Them boys telling on King Day, telling. Look at them talking to them boys telling. Clubhouse, let's go outside and fight.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about MO3's manager, Rainwater. Now, some of you might be thinking, man, why in the world would we be talking about a deceased rapper's manager? But dude is a controversial figure in the Dallas hip-hop scene. I can't think of any name more controversial in the Dallas rap scene than Rainwater, man. Rainwater is an interesting character to say the least. He's definitely got that manager vibe, if you guys get my drift or feel what I'm saying. And dude has made a lot of people mad in the Dallas area. Now, he's a great manager. He does his job. He believed in Mo3 when nobody else believed in him. But dude has been getting into it with people on all sorts of apps, on the Clubhouse app, on social media, back and forth ever since Mo3 passed away. And before Mo3 even passed away, he had got into it with a lot of rappers. Now, there's some video footage and it shows Rainwater in the airport and it looks like some cats ran down on him, man. Now, it's a weird predicament and he tried to get his way out of it, and man, we'll talk about how it goes. Now, before we get into the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Rainwater. And let's also talk about a rapper by the name of Kenny B. Now, Kenny B, I'm assuming, is from Dallas because I remember this story a couple of months ago, I want to say. And Rainwater was actually on Clubhouse app, and you know how it goes on Clubhouse. If a celebrity or somebody with a little bit of clout gets on there, everybody just is kind of quiet and they try to interact with that one person. And I believe Kenny B was the rapper that Rainwater went viral would get into a verbal, match with, man. Him and Kenny B were going back and forth, I believe. And then somebody else who was like a old school manager as well. He was from Dallas. I can't remember his name. You could tell by his voice. He was an older dude. And they was talking crazy back and forth. And it was a lot going on, man. Clubhouse app has led to a lot of people, just like any social media app, has led to a lot of people getting into it. A lot of people get into it behind these social media platforms and apps because it's all about how you look, man. It's all about how you're perceived by other people. It's all about clout, man. It's all about perception. It's probably the word I'm looking for, man. And people use that app to say, or use different apps to, say, hey, man, this is what I aspire to be, or look, this is how I'm on the come up, or just generally just show off. Now, Kenny B was on social media and he was posting a couple of things yesterday. Now, he posted the fact that he was in Las Vegas. Funny enough, Rainwater had posted that he was headed to Las Vegas as well. Now, I'm pretty sure they didn't both see this, but maybe Kenny B had already knew he had the drop on Rainwater. So when he showed up to the airport, he just waited it out so that he could go and talk to him. Now, Kenny B's first post was this right here. And in this post, this is what he said. I'm going to have to improvise because he uses some language I can't use on this platform. But he says this, he says, Kenny B always going to be Lil Kendrick. And folks messed up that I haven't changed my ways and start acting like a rapper, laughing emoji, and trying to fit in and have 2 stories a day. Nah, I'm a real G. This gonna go the way I rock right now on Catch a Body Gang. So basically, man, let me decode that. So basically he's saying that he's not conforming to being a rapper like everybody else. He's down with whatever he used to be down with, and he's not with that posting 2 stories a day, trying to draw attention on social media and all that. Now, contrary to that, he went at none other than Rainwater. But the first tip-off of what was about to happen was somebody went on his, or tagged him into an IG post, and they basically said this. They tagged Kenny B, and he reposted it, and he said, Kenny B just caught that cat lacking in the Las Vegas airport. And then they have this, the storm, and then they have the rain or the water emoji. So just letting it know, trying to speak in code, but letting people know that, hey, man, that Kenny B just caught Rainwater lacking at the airport, man. And everybody started going wild with that news, man. So social media started to move a little bit. But then they both posted a video. So, man, let's go ahead and look at the video of Kenny B running down on Rainwater.
Look at him talking to them boys. Tell him on King Day. Tell him. Look at him talking to them boys. Tell him. Clubhouse. Let's go outside and fight. Like I said.
We're at the airport. Look, we gonna meet up.
Let's do what I'm saying. It's outside.
I'm at that's some police.
My mama, if we say meet up, you is not gonna text me back. You is not gonna meet up.
Put on my child. On my child. Like,
You say what?
On my child.
Say that. Clubhouse. Let's go outside and fight. Like I said.
We're at the airport. Look, we gonna meet up.
Let's do what I'm saying. It's outside.
I'm at that's some police.
Now, I'm sorry, man. I've tried this a couple times. That mess had me laughing. Now, you know for a fact, Rainwater did not want to fight, man. He said, man, let's set up a meeting, man. We'll meet up later. And you know what's funny? Kenny B points the camera at Rainwater, and he points the camera at the exit door right next to the baggage claim, just to let you know that, hey, man, we can walk outside right now. It's only a couple of feet. And Rainwater was like, nah, man, how about we set up a meeting or get with my assistant type thing, man, which was funny, man. It was a moment, man. And Kenny B, they had fun with it, and none other than Yellow Beezy jumped in the comments. So, man, let's look at the post and the captions underneath when Kenny B posted the video. Kenny B posted this underneath the video, and he said, Clubhouse need to hire security guards. Laughing emojis. Because blood don't act the same in real life. On King Dave. Cats pointing me out, man. And then right underneath that, you see Rainwater jumped in the comments and said, police, you know what, good insurance. Basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, that he posted this for his own safety, so that way he had an insurance policy. So I see what Rainwater is trying to say there, but man, Rainwater knows he did not want to fight, man. First off, airport is the worst place to do anything, man. 9 times out of 10, the person you're talking to, unless there's some type of, you know, law enforcement or something like that, they're not going to have a weapon on them or anything like that, right? But there's so many cameras in the airport, man. I mean, you watch even the old, like, movies and stuff like that or whatever, right? Or you watch the Cowboys, whatever, I'm trying to pick my words wisely, in Miami, you know, the whatever Cowboys, Substance Cowboys. And they made it a point to say, man, they never did anything at the airport because, man, come on, man. The airport is like the worst place in the world to get in any type of issue or situation. There are cameras everywhere. So I feel Rainwater on that, but he used some funny excuses to get out of that fade, man, to be honest with you. And man, maybe he just ain't got time to be rumbling and tussling with rappers in the street. You know what I mean? Now, Yellow Beezy also jumped into the comments as well, man, which made this even funnier, man. So Yellow Beezy said, I know he ain't say no, police, you know what, laughing emojis, man. And Kenny B was like, oh God, laughing, man, because it was funny. I just say you don't want to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just say you don't want to fight. Because he was definitely coming up with a lot of excuses not to get in the mud with Kenny B. And it makes sense. Trust me, I get it, man. Rainwater's a grown man. He has no business out there fighting anybody. He's got artists he got to look out for. It's just that when he talks on Clubhouse, he does come from that angle when he's talking to people. Like, he talks with this aggressive energy, like he's really going to handle somebody when he sees them. And then for Kenny B, you know, not really the biggest dude in the world either, to run up on him and he to freeze up and grab the security, man, priceless, to say the least. Now, what do you guys think, man? Do you think that Rainwater played this right? Because, man, the only thing that would have happened in the situation, in all seriousness, is somebody would have got arrested or something like that, or hurt or whatnot. Or do you feel like, man, this is just another example of Rainwater being a controversial figure in Dallas, even when he's out of town in Vegas at the airport? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.